Frank, first of all, did you know anything else about Melo's hamstring at this point?
No, he'll be reevaluated tomorrow.
Frank, what's the difficulty of a loss like that after you battle back and seeing the ball go in and come out for 80? How do you guys handle that as a group?
Yeah, I mean, it's heartbreaking, but I was proud of how our guys fought back. Great competitive spirit, great will to win, and they did whatever they needed to do to pull that out. Last two shots the Clippers had were fingertip away from blocking. Both at the rim on Jackson's layup, and Trevor made a hell of a play on Morris to get a great contest in the corner. And AD's ball is down. It's one of those in and out situations. It's a cruel game sometimes, and this is a tough loss, but plenty to build on.
One of the things about Atlanta, at least probably over these last handful of games, has been maybe sort of just like outward competitive spirit. What have you kind of made of him, sort of in the void that the Browns left, and how important is that, not only for this team in the short term, but long term with this group?
Yeah, I mean, we need every win we can get right now, so that's what's needed of him. And if he plays that way when we're whole, obviously we won a championship with him with that level of determination. So, he's just trying to impose his will on these games to try to pull out as many wins as we can right now while we're shorthanded, and it's going to bode well for us when we're whole.
Well, Frank, you just referenced the championship. People always talk about bubble AD or AD from the bubble as like being a different level than we see from him. Are you seeing that same thing? Or are you seeing?
I am.
That you think that's a reasonable, or do you think that's a fair comparison of how he's playing right now?
For sure, with the exception that he's still not shooting the ball that well from the perimeter.
Right. Yeah.
He did all his damage in the paint tonight. I think he was 1 for 11 outside the rim. So when he was at his best in the bubble, he was doing that. Plus, carrying that 3-point threat as well. We're going to get there, and when we get there, we're going to be dangerous. We're going to have a chance to do this, but we just got to wait for him right now.
Okay.
Right, Serge got it going early. You guys had switching schemes and sometimes a ton of stuff on Monk or Bradley. But you guys stuck with that defensive scheme, and to my knowledge, a lot of the comeback was you're still using it. What does it take to?
Well, we double teamed him last time we played these guys. We over committed to him and gave up threes. So we wanted to compete and try to strip him. And Serge, to his credit, had a hell of a game. But when they play with 5 out, they force you into some of those switches, to take away the 3-point line, and you gotta choose what you're willing to live with. And competing on him was something that we were willing to live with. But to his credit, he had a hell of a night.
Just with things coming together in the fourth on offense a little bit more with the Malik and Russ getting involved, was there something that maybe the team wasn't doing as well up to that point, or what kind of changed that got them going a little bit?
Well, we're getting stops. Taking the ball out of the basket all night. We waited until the end of the third quarter to, bring the proper level of defensive determination. And then when we did, we showed how good we can be. But, if you're going to take the ball out of the net all night, then your offense is not going to be in as good a rhythm as if you're getting stops.
More to come on.